Hello, my super amazing people. It's your girl Golden. Thank you for stopping by. I do really appreciate you all. Our today's topic is lies we tell our children. Yes, you heard me. Lies we tell our children. Sounds awful, right? Sounds weird, right? But lies we tell our children. And do you want to know this lie? This lies of I was always the first position in my class. In fact, from my primary school down to my tertiary university education, I've been the first in my class. Hello, beautiful people, my lovely, amazing parents, guardian. Do you know that these lies we tell our children do them more harm than good? It made them live life of comparison, life of neglect, life of never believing in themselves. Do you know what these lies do to them? It does more harm than good to our children. I tell you for free, it does more harm than good to our children. Okay, now, our kids are born different, meaning they have different way of growth, capabilities, abilities, and so on, meaning that every child have different performance in academically, different performance. Good. So now, if we have kids, or for example, our kids come home with us and show us their performance for their test or their examination, and we'll go through it and we'll see maybe the scores are not encouraging. At that moment, you don't need to let your child know he didn't do too well for himself, or judge him according to his score or grade. No, or tell him, when I was your time, when I was like you, I was always the first in the class. No, this lie will tell our parents. Every parent wants to always think, we parents always want to prove a point to our children. But hear me, and hear peace. Do you know that by doing this and telling them these lies of you're always the first, even if you're always the first in your class, in your primary school down to secondary, the tertiary, you must not act out to your child. At that moment, all your child needs is a reassurance of letting him know that he can do better. Yes, reassurance, letting he or she know that he or she can do better. So now this lies will tell our children destroys a lot in our children, their self-esteem, life of comparison, and so on. So please, dear parent, my amazing people, when our kids come to us, or if you know they're having financial challenges, or not financial challenges academically, not financial challenges academically, at that moment, all you have to do is to encourage your child, reassure your child that he or she can do better. He or she can do better if he or she sets her mind or his mind to, not judging or condemning that child. This lies of we're always the first, it destroys our children. We can prove a point to them. Not necessarily we need to bring this up of we're always the first in the class. Let's don't let our kids live this life of comparison. Let's let them live the life of believing in themselves and growing their self-esteem. Let's always encourage our children in the things to do, just to encourage them, lead them to the right path, not to judge them in the things they do. So please, parents, let us put down these lies of, or reduce this speak of these words of we always want to prove a point in the things we do. So please, dear parents, let's try to encourage them. Let's try to make them believe in themselves. Let's try to reassure them that they are the original of whom they are. Let's try to reassure them they are the best of their kind. So please, dear parents, let's be sensitive in the things we say to our children. It's very important. It's very, very important. You might not know how far these words take them or these things take them, but believe me, it takes them, it does more harm than good. I have seen this. Thank you so much, my beautiful people, for listening to me. And I will see you in my next video. I love you all. Bye.